इनगोवा बातमीपत्रात आपलं पुन्हा एकदा स्वागत. सत्ताधारी पक्ष भाजप सोबत कोणतेही सेटिंग केलेले नाही असं काँग्रेसचे आमदार ॲडव्होकेट कार्लोस फरेरा म्हणाले. सरकारनं विरोधकांनी दिलेल्या सूचना मान्य केल्या तर तो विजय म्हणून ओळखला पाहिजे असं ते पुढे म्हणाले. आम आदमी पक्षाचे आमदार वेन्झी विएगस यांनी केलेल्या आरोपांना ते प्रत्युत्तर देत होते.
I know what I am saying on the floor of the House. I won't mislead. If we have a government which is going to pass a law, they have all the numbers. They have 33, we are just 7. They don't even require. They will listen to us and they'll do what they want. If we stand up and we tell the government, you have seen that clause by clause, the Comunidad law was explained by me, opposed by me on the grounds how it destroys the independence of the comunidades. I have shown that you should not keep elected people forever. I have shown how that on one complaint you can suspend an elected managing committee. You are not bringing substitute, but you are trying to appoint your man in the committee. I've also shown other provisions which are going to detrimentally affect. No one did that exercise. I'm the only one who did it. If I wanted, I could have remained quiet. And when it came to passing of the bill, I was there with all the other opposition members on the floor, on the well of the House to oppose that amendment. If I wanted to, I could have walked out. I could have sat down. I could have said it's not there. I didn't. Even though the government tried to placate by saying that we are accepting this suggestion, and the revenue minister said that I will bring an amendment in the next session of the House. We were not satisfied with that and we went to the floor of the well of the House. So you can understand that there was nothing which we did to play ball with the government. लोका दाखवताले ते गोंयकारा बेनिफिट जातले म्हणून. I दाखवला agriculturist can be anybody who can come from any part of India who's cultivating even the garden at the back of his house, he becomes agriculturist. I have even said that is what is agriculture. I've explained that agriculture includes building farmhouses. I brought provisions of the Land Revenue Code and showed that. So I expressed my apprehension that we will have farmhouse culture here in Goa. And I was very clear about it. That was not amended. I also opposed when it came for division. I stood with the opposition. If the chief minister asks for suggestions, if the government asks for suggestions from opposition, and the opposition gives the suggestions, and the government accepts it, I think it should be recognized as a victory for the opposition. One should never think, I did not take it as my personal victory. According to me, it's a victory for the opposition. Sadly, I think that is being torn apart to try to show I'm in league with the government. If I want to do settings, I won't go to the minister's cabin like some do there. Probably when he does, he'll have to answer it in the lunch break and do some settings there. And come back, say one thing and do another thing. I won't do these things. But whoever does it will have to stand up and face the music when the time comes. I have stood for what I have supported, and if my suggestions have been accepted, I think it's a great victory for us in the opposition, and especially the Congress party, which has been able to put forward apprehensions, fears, and whatever the people think about it.
You also said that you should have the bill should have put for the House committee, and then you should have given the suggestion.
If the government accepts a suggestion on the floor of the House, do you call it ask a demand that I still want to send to House committee?
Select committee.
Select committee.
According to you, what is the bill exactly? Good or bad?
See, as far as the Comunidades is concerned, when you're trying to usurp the powers of the Comunidades, I can't agree with it. as far as that agricultural bill is concerned, you are going to allow farmhouses to come. That's why it can't be. It will be allowing a license to allow them to come.
Then what is the reason for that Cool Munkar Association to oppose it to Tandi, saying that it is danger?
See, there are so many views I've been reading across newspapers and maybe some channels which I got time to see. They talk about agriculture, making agriculture wider than paddy field, because in this act of agriculture it talks only of paddy field. So they want to say wherever is agriculture it will be paddy field. You must know some history about the Agricultural Tenancy Act. The Agricultural Tenancy Act was actually meant to protect cultivators of fields. Subsequently, somewhere in 1975, Agricultural Tenancy Act was amended to bring even coconut and cashew plantations inside. That is not agriculture, we call those horticulture. So that was also brought in, and there was tenancy also included. So all those lands also got. But now, if you look at this legislation, if you say that, see this is a very funny thing. This land prohibits you from converting a paddy field, from selling a paddy field to a non-agriculturalist. It does not stop you from converting to build a farmhouse, because farmhouse, I told you, is agriculture. You don't require permission to convert to a farmhouse. You have a right to build a farmhouse in a agricultural land. One of the types of agricultural land is a paddy field. Now, if we accept the suggestion of the Mold Goenkas or whoever have said, bring others inside it, I will tell you what could be the danger. According to me, this bill is going to give a certificate and a license to allow paddy fields to become farmhouses. If you bring more land, that will be an open charter to give all those lands also for putting farmhouses.